So, being a YouTuber, right? This is a career choice that can take a lot of time, passion, and dedication to the craft itself in order for you to achieve something on the platform. And then, after you have put in all those years of hard work, you can officially accept your hat into the biggest hall of fame of YouTubers who have managed to achieve something on the site. But as time went on and YouTube itself began to change and prioritize different things, so did many different styles of content. And along with that, many faces and many YouTubers as well also began to change. But this is the big leaks. Overall, you should really start off YouTube as a hobby at first, and if you honestly want to make it into a full sustainable career, you honestly have to get lucky with that. But what happens when you actually do get lucky on YouTube, and when you actually build a channel that has the potential of growing in the future, but you actually wind up breaking the number 9 rule of things you should not do as a YouTuber, more specifically, the line maker rule? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I behold the leaping lemur. Now, before I continue with the video, I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, that being the website that I created, socialstar.com. Now, not only is this a website where it's my game business where you can find updates and other things about projects that I'm working on, but it also acts as somewhat of a game forum slash thread where you can create your own communities, groups, and pretty much add your friends and pretty much add whoever you want, do whatever you want, similar to that of like how Discord or Reddit operates. You can basically create your own social hub, upload many files from basically SoundCloud tracks, files, videos, GIFs, etc. And it's basically a website that I kind of wanted to put together as somewhat as creating somewhat of a community, seeing how social media and many other domain sites are becoming very restrictive to moderation. Now, if you want to join, you can sign up and create a free account. That's www.socialstarcd9.com. And if you want to support further, you can also check on the Patreon as well and donate $5.
Here we go. I had a feeling that I was gonna make this video once shit started going down with my ex, but I'm just doing it right now. I'm gonna get ahead of it. A lot of shit has already went down, and obviously I didn't want the situation to get as out of hand. And I'm trying to talk to my dad, nothing. I get a message in the afternoon, and it's an audio message. He couldn't even tell me face to face. Kicked me out the fucking house. And it's all your faults. Each and every one of you are to blame for this. Listen to this audio message. Can't believe he would kick his son out like this. What the fuck is wrong with this?
The Leaping Lemur was a prominent YouTuber in the local community. He built himself a nice sized channel and gotten decent views over the years talking about locals and other weird individuals. Now, he wasn't as big as some of the big shots like Kiwi Tapes or Smokey MC, but he was indeed building himself a career if he kept consistent and didn't do what he did. But then it all came crashing down. Now, I was in Florida when all of this was happening, but when I was seeing things like Leaping Lemur drama or the Leaping Lemur situation, I knew something was off. Now, I don't want to be a bit of an ego buster here, and I know the Leaping Lemur is someone who has a quite big, oversized ego, and I mean that both physically and literally. I mean, it's so atrocious that it's almost sad. But at one point, he even claimed that he was better than Smokey MC and Kiwi Tapes, and as a former viewer, I'm here to say that his content was honestly nothing more than filler content. I mean, yeah, he got some decent views from time to time and stuff, and even had his breakout moments when he introduced people to like somebody by the name of Dan Sabel or Sobel, but I'm gonna be honest, I only got interested into the guy for like a week, and then I instantly lost interest. But yeah, that was pretty much the summary of his content. It was pretty much the type of shit you would just put on in the background when there was nothing else left to play. It was kind of like them fast bite burgers you'll find at like a Walmart or something. Honestly, nothing more and nothing less. I mean, there was even one time where he kind of bragged about the time he actually made like over $500 off of a video he did off of Nova, which, I mean, look, listen, that is a pretty decent amount of money. And I'm gonna be fair with you, I haven't personally made any money off of my YouTube channel, but I'm pretty sure I can pretty much make that in a week plus $400 more if I work one extra shift at my job. Oh yeah, we're also not gonna talk about the time he talked about going up into his college class with a Rolex. Now, look, listen, I'll be honest with you, Rolexes, this is some pretty expensive damn watches. Like watches that I don't expect see myself owning. But unless he probably got one of these things, I highly doubt that the watch he got is even real, to be fair with you. Probably got like a phony bootleg. I mean, another thing is, once again, he's still flexing his Rolex, mind you. He talks about a girl in his class talking about rich white boys, and I guess he thought that was directed towards him, and I don't know, I guess that just made him feel some special kind of way. I don't know, man. So basically, in December of 2025, a user by the name of Teeth Gums will go on to expose the Leaping Lemur for being a very excessive and clingy boyfriend. A lot of degenerative actions on his end. Basically, what he was doing is he was sent max into the court, throwing any form of riz at the wall to see what sticks. Now, to be fair here, Teeth Gums isn't directly a full reliable narrator, nor is she fully innocent in this case. She has had a history of mental health issues, but I'm not a doctor, so you can kind of take it at what you will. But in late 2025, the two will agree to meet up and spend 3 nights at a hotel together where they will kind of party and get drunk together. Now, what winds up happening next is very speculative and alleged, as it's believed that there was some possible essay that may have went involved during that night. Now, I honestly don't think we can all fully assume what happened because we weren't there. It was only them two, and they just honestly seem to contradict each other when they give both of their sides of the story. But I think it's important to mention that the Leaving Lemur just really seems to give sly, subtle hints to what happened and never fully seems to address it. Now, after all of Lemur's actions was made public to the internet and his degenerate behavior was known, many people began to make expose videos on him, as they rightfully should. Now, in his response to all of this, well, to be honest, that's not really important because it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but what's really important was his return not too long ago because he honestly seems to be just spiraling further and further into a mental state.
I didn't know if I'd ever be posting again, but at this point, I really don't see any point in stopping. It's gotten about as bad as it's gonna get, and yeah, I think now it's time to start making videos again.
Listen, I can't take this much anymore, man. This is too much for me to handle. Your little fucking YouTube dream or whatever the fuck you want it to be. Every single fucking day, there's some different kind of goddamn harassment or some different kind of bullshit happening to my house from some random dude on the internet. People shitting in my lawn. People, like, people spray painting pictures of this, like, random fucking black guy on my goddamn door. Like, what the? We have grown men throwing bricks through our window. Someone glued a dildo to the front of my car, and now when I drive around, people look out and scream, "Look, here comes the dildo mobile!" What the fuck? I have a job to go to! I have to support this fucking family while you stay home fucking on YouTube all day, fucking talking about some fucking retards. What the fuck? You're out by Monday. I swear on my fucking life. If you don't get your shit together or you don't get a job, you're fucking out.
So, possibly on the brink of being homeless in the next few days, you'll think that Lemur will probably get his shit together and actually apply himself, right? Nah, that's not what he did. Instead, he will decide to go back on YouTube and make another video talking about a YouTuber by the name of Mirror Menace. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not know who this was or what his channel was even about until this whole Leaving Lemur drama. But apparently it seems like ever since Lemur got exposed, he's been making Mirror Menace and Major Chilla his top op, like completely trying to come up with any form of slander on them as possible. Now, I think this is one of his recent videos on Mirror Menace, and I think this was like a rap video he did. I think that's Mirror Menace right there in the shiesty. If I'm gonna be honest with you, dude seems like a chill guy. I mean, he's smoking some good weed, and I'm gonna be fair with you, that's the easiest way for me to get along.
Did Major Chilla tell you to start making videos about me? I think that's what it was. I think Major Chilla was like, Mayor Menace, you can get fame off of this. You can be the first person to A-log the Leaping Lemur.
Well, I don't think that's important to bore y'all with any more of this man's ranting. If I had to put a sum on it, Leaping Lemur's story is literally the example of you become what you eat. I guess if you build your entire career eating off of local content, you become the locale, I guess. I think that's how it works, right?